Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Buckgirl1, and there we go. Today's gonna be a bit more of a serious video once I re-plug my laptop in. There we go. Okay, so today's video is gonna be slightly more serious and more personal because why not do that every once in a while? So basically, this is gonna be me telling you guys about my anxiety. Yay! Because there's still a lot of stigma around mental health, especially around something as simple as anxiety. So, a lot of people have anxiety, but they have it at, a more moderate and okay level. Like, they get nervous before a test, before the first kiss, sometimes being around strangers because, well, it's kind of an awkward place. But I have generalized anxiety disorder, or GAD. So I'm just going to tell you specifically when I feel the most anxious. So it is when I'm around people I don't know, in a group of people that I half know and half don't know. If I have to present something in class, if I have to work with people I do not know, if I have to be the center of attention outside of my group of my tiny group of friends, if I have to speak publicly, if I feel trapped up against a wall or in a corner around people I do or don't know, I get very anxious. If I feel awkward or put as if I'm in a situation that I feel I can't accomplish something in, I also get very anxious. So you probably are like, well, how do you function? I don't really. I'm always just so anxious and worried about everything. Now, you're probably like, oh, well, I'm always worried about my grades. Okay, well, you know that feeling you get when you take a test and you're not sure if you passed or not? That feeling you get in your stomach is the feeling I get all over my body all the time. My thoughts are constantly racing. My stomach, I feel nauseous a lot because my stomach is so tense due to the stress I'm putting on myself. Now, with this, I also have I have a lot of panic attacks, and the amount I was having, my doctor classified it as a separate panic disorder. Now, when I have panic attacks, I get shaky, my vision goes blurry, my mouth goes either completely dry or too much saliva. I feel like I can't breathe, I feel like I can't talk. Sometimes I feel like I'm not even there, like I'm zoned out to the point where I can't hear my own thoughts. My thoughts are racing, my heart is beating like faster than a heart should. Sometimes I get cold sweats. It is not a fun experience because you're panicking and you don't understand why. It is the fight or flight mechanism constantly in the flight part, but you don't know why. You have nothing you need to run from. It's just your body saying you need to get out of this situation now. So it really sucks. And I've had this since, I've always been a shy kid, but when you're shy, most parents expect it. Some kids grow out of it, some kids don't. You're just shy. Well, for me, it started getting worse in high school. But in grade 10, I was with somebody whose parent had an anxiety disorder, and he would always tell me that, well, you just have to push yourself, you just have to get yourself out of it, and you'll be fine, it's not that bad. So having my feelings invalidated by that family was actually really hard because I didn't know much about mental health in grade 10. I wasn't even sure if I had anxiety or not. I just thought, hey, I'm shy, I guess I'll just push myself out of it. But the more I tried to push, the more stressed I would get. So then grade 11 came, and I'm in a new relationship. And I also took psychology courses, which allowed me places for me to learn about mental health. So I did. And I was a part of a lot of websites and everything that had a way of teaching me these things. So eventually I learned and self-diagnosed myself with anxiety. Now, I don't suggest self-diagnosing because it is not 100%, but if it makes you feel better, then go for it, as long as it's not like a super serious one. I mean, they're all super serious, but you know what I mean. So anyway, then I decided, okay, well there's something wrong, but I can handle it for now. But as time continued, I started feeling more anxious about more things and having more panic attacks out of nowhere, which is really stressful when you're trying to get through school to make sure you can graduate, to make sure you can have a career. So now I'm in grade 12, and just during 1 month of school, I think I had at least 15 panic attacks. Now, there's only 4, 8, 12, 16 days of school in a month, about, maybe 18. But I had panic attacks almost every day or every other day. Now that was really stressful on my body because I was constantly in recovery and then panicking and then recovery and then panicking, and it was just a strain on me. I've missed more classes in the past 2 months than I have in my entire 3 years of high school so far. So eventually I brought it up to my mom, we made an appointment, so we went to see my doctor. He officially diagnosed me with generalized anxiety disorder and a side panic disorder. Now, to help calm me down because of how bad everything was getting, I got prescribed 2 drugs. So the first one I take is Cipralex. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but I take Cipralex 10 milligrams, and that's an antidepressant. Antidepressants treat more than just depression, of course. And I have to take 2 tablets every day. I've been doing that for about 3 weeks now, maybe 4, and it has helped a lot. I'm still anxious a lot, but my mood has stabilized. I feel more myself, and I feel like I'm able to control the anxiety more. Now, the other one I was prescribed is Ativan. I don't know if you guys can see that. And that's to, if I'm having a panic attack and I can't calm myself down, I need to take one. Now, I've obviously had panic attacks since I've started my medication because it does not work like that. But due to the medication and me being so tired, I've been able to calm myself down a lot more. Although now, one of the side effects of Cipralex is insomnia. And apparently this is very common in those with anxiety and depression. You have trouble falling asleep and problems staying asleep. So now I take Ativan to help me sleep. Problem is, it is very heavy duty and it knocks you out for like a full 8 hours. So if you're like me and don't get a full 8 hours anyway, you are going to be very tired when you wake up in the morning. But besides that, they've actually helped me quite a lot. I feel better. I feel like there's a weight that was right here and it's been lifted. I feel like I'm more free to do things, and I feel like now I'm able to go out and get a job. I can communicate with customers in my cosmetology class a lot easier than I was able to before. Oh, I'm tired. I feel like a happier person because I'm able to control the anxiety now. Now you guys are probably all wondering, well, what was the point of this video? It was really to educate you guys on specifically anxiety, because a lot of people have it, but a lot let it go untreated for so long that it gets really bad. Like I did. I let it go for as long as I could until it was like just damaging me. And thanks to these wonderful things, I'm stabilized now. Also with the support from my boyfriend, Brad, my friends Jessica and Pat, it's very helpful. They're very helpful with reminding me to take my medication. They're very helpful with making sure I'm not in stressful situations. And all of them, they're wonderful people, and with them being able to openly talk about my anxiety now and having the treatment I need, it's a freeing experience. It has made me feel so much better about myself, and so I suggest if you even have the slightest hint that you might have anxiety or any mental illness for that matter, go to a doctor, talk to one of your parents, talk to a school counselor, because I promise you it will start to help you and you will feel so much better. Okay? Now to end this seriousness, I'm not wearing pants, I'm only in a shirt. So, Just thought I'd let you guys know. Oh, and I have Jack Skellington on my hat because it's actually my boyfriend's hat. But I will see you guys next week. Actually, I'll see you sooner because I'm going to film a pumpkin carving video tomorrow with my sisters. So, bye.